What up, Dokkaners? We are almost there. It is just a couple of hours left until the big JP fan meetup live stream for the 9-year anniversary. I will be going live on the channel about an hour and a half before the event starts so that we can all hang out, talk about the celebration, what we want, and all that stuff. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I will be reacting to all this stuff. I will be translating whatever they show on screen. I will be translating all of that for you. So this is going to be a fun time. Global players, JP players, regardless of what kind of Dokkan player you are, anniversary matters, because eventually, whatever version you're playing, you're going to have to deal with it. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So I wanted to have this video serve as a record for probably what is going to be a 2L. As you know, the universe dictates there must be a 2L in every single video. So for this one, it might be one of those like retroactive 2Ls where I make the predictions now, I seem smart, and then in a few hours I'll look like an idiot. So I'm gonna put all my final predictions into this video. I've already talked about my speculations in the past, but I haven't fully committed. I have it all on paper, I have it all on record, what I am going to be predicting for this celebration. If you guys want to do the same, feel free to do so. I'm gonna reveal them incrementally. I want to make this a whole thing. So once again, reminder, in 5 hours as of me recording this, so probably by the time I'm watching this, like 4 hours or less, 9 p.m. Pacific, January 20th. So I will be setting up my live stream soon after this video gets posted. Make sure you guys hang out with me there. I did tweet this out 2 months ago, almost. So I have been knowing, I have been told about the sauce for quite some time. I have known that it is going to be Dragon Ball Super Broly and Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So I'm going to finally fully go on record and say this is what it's going to be. So let's go through my predictions. Let me cover up the screen. We're gonna go through these one by one. So Toon's final predictions. What are we going to see? Let's start by moving this down just a little bit. The theme is going to be movies of Dragon Ball Super. That is what I think it is going to be. Not some sort of miraculous awakening, not anything pertaining to like something that Beast Gohan and Blue Gogeta would have in common. I think it is going to be the movies. We talked about this before. Then for number 2, both parts will be a Dokkan Festival Carnival hybrid. I think the reason why last year they abandoned the Dokkan Festival Carnival combination was due to the reaction the first time, but in an ironic twist, the expectations of it being a Dokkan Festival Carnival left a sore taste in some people's mouths when it ended up not being that for worldwide, and it ended up being double Dokkan Festival and double Carnival. So I think they are now going to flip the script and go back to the Dokkan Festival Carnival. I'm going out on a limb with all these predictions. Feel free to, do whatever you want as well for those predictions. Next, part 1 is going to be physical Blue Gogeta Dokkan Festival and STR Full Power Super Saiyan Broly Carnival. For the banner unit, I can't really commit to a unit for this one, so I suppose I'll just leave that one blank. I was thinking Frieza, I was thinking Paragus. That's really it, unless you want to go as far as to do like Goku Vegeta base. I don't know if you would want to subject them to the banner status, or maybe like Chi Lion Lemo, Whis for the 2 seconds that Whis takes part in the thing. I'm just going to leave that blank. If you want to fill that one in, feel free. But this is what I think it's going to be. I think that the hero, because obviously there is a natural hero bias, right? I don't think, because when I was setting this up, I was thinking maybe they might give one of the 2 parts a Dokkan Festival Extreme unit, and I just don't feel like that's going to happen. The hero bias is very real. So instead of trying to be contrarian, let's just lean into it. Then for part 2, we are going to go into superhero. We're going to have Tech Beast Gohan, and we're going to have Int Cinemix, because it makes the most sense. Good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy. I think if you do go by the ways of it being a double Dokkan Festival and a double hybrid, or double Carnival, part 1 could be the heroes of the Dragon Ball Super movies, and then part 2 could be the villains of the Dragon Ball Super movies. I think having the good guy, bad guy, setup is probably better, just because there's a little bit more of a sense of finality to each part. Like part 1, we celebrate Dragon Ball Super Broly. Part 2, we celebrate Dragon Ball Super Superhero, instead of having to separate and kind of celebrate both at the same time. I guess it lacks focus a little bit. That's kind of my rationalization of this. Who knows? It could be a 2-0. EZAs will include. So include just means I am listing some of the ones that I think will be included. I'm not going to be listing all of them. because I can't account for like free-to-plays. I don't know what the story events are going to be like. Based on some of the information that we were given recently, some of the free-to-plays might be already determined, but as far as all of it, I don't want to speak on that. So I'm just talking about the summonable ones. Very easy answer is the 6-year anniversary LRs. Royal Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, those two 6-year anniversary LRs will get their EZAs. There will not be any more EZAs past that in terms of the anniversaries. Like I said before, they are no, I don't know for sure, just to be fair, but I don't think they are going to give us the 7-year anniversary LR EZAs during the 9-year. That is a little insane considering that they are still good, they are still viable, they are still relevant. That is too soon of an EZA, and that would kind of blow the doors wide open for virtually every other EZA that should happen. Like, for example, when I was compiling this list, I was thinking to myself, Resurrection F Blues, the Int Dokkan Festival Goku Vegeta Blue, is a unit that is widely panned by many people. I love the unit mainly for the aesthetics, but to be honest, it does lack a few things. So if you give that unit an EZA, that would make sense, but at the same time, that unit dropped fairly recently. So if the 7-year LRs were to receive an EZA for the 9-year anniversary, then why wouldn't that be a thing? And then I'm sure the conversation would become that. I feel like that probably wouldn't end well for Dokkan in terms of optics. So I don't think they're going to go further than 6-year. I think from here on out, it's going to be a 3-year buffer, which makes the most sense. LR STR UI Goku, based on the data that we had, based on the video that I dropped, I think STR UI will drop. The theme being movies of Dragon Ball Super doesn't necessarily mean it's just that. Maybe it's also like a celebration of the lead up to the movies of Super. So potentially LR STR UI would also make sense in that regard, or it's just simply related to the 6-year anniversary LRs, however you want to, like, you know, rationalize that. And then physical Broly Chilai Lemo. This I feel like has to happen because, well, number one, again, Dragon Ball Super Broly, but number two, this is a 5-year anniversary LR. And we need to have the anniversary LRs also get the same sort of treatment because we got the LR Rose to receive an EZA. Although, to be fair, what were the units? Oh, no. Yeah, everyone has received their EZA. Because Baby Vegeta, that was the... Wasn't that the 4-year LR Part 2 EZA? Or, yeah, I think it was. And it was also the GT Trio. So, Goku Black Rose getting it makes sense. That was during Worldwide. Broly Chilai Lemo getting it during a Dragon Ball Super centric celebration would make sense. So yeah, I'm very confident that that will also take place, and that's about it. So those are my predictions. I couldn't really think of anything else. Like, the possible things would be like events. I don't know. You know, free to play EZAs. I don't know. So I don't want to really go that far. So I think this is enough. So it's just 5 predictions. So I'm hoping during the live stream tonight that I will be on, if I can get the majority of my predictions correct, I'm a genius. So if I get 3 out of my 5 predictions, I'm a genius. Although, wait, that's actually not true. It's theme would be 1. Actually, I can cover this now or remove that. Theme is 1. Dokkan Festival Carnival, that's 2. Part 1, each individual unit I feel like should be separate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't count. We know that's happening. 7, 8. Okay, so I have 8 predictions. So if I get half of them, I consider that a W. If I am right about 4 of the 8 things that I've listed here, then I am a genius. So we will see. And if I am right, also remember that I said this first. Actually, I'm sure a lot of you guys did, but I put this on record December 7th, 2023, even though I'd been thinking it beforehand. So there you have it. Those are my final predictions. I would love to see your predictions in the comments down below. I also posted something on Twitter recently where I asked you guys to like share your profile character and your banner character to sort of like wish your characters into existence. So feel free to share those with me too in the comments. This is going to be fun. This will be a great way for everybody to come back here and reply to their own comments and either laugh or cry or whatever reaction based on the results. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are your final predictions, your thoughts on the anniversary? What sort of reveals are we going to be expecting today? Do you think we're going to get the full animation suite, or do you think it's just going to be the LR reveals? Let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, everything. And also let me know how many stones you have in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know I'm going to see more of my stuff doing. Thanks again. Stay tuned and Archibald to Dokkan responsibly.